Carl Say. They're joining us all morning long here to discuss native remedies.
All right, so this company comes and is based in South Florida.
In South Florida, absolutely.
The company's name is?
Native Remedies.
Native Remedies. And how'd you guys get started, George?
Well, you know, my family's always been passionate about natural and alternative approaches to health, and we thought when starting in business, why not do something you really love and believe in? And in doing so, we tied up with Michelle.
Michelle, what's your involvement here?
Yes, I'm a clinical psychologist by profession, and I've always used natural remedies in my own family, so it made sense once I started my own private practice to continue with that. And our range grew from there, but I think it's important for everyone to realize that there are many different approaches to health. And sometimes we only take one approach, and it's good to explore a number of different approaches and find one that works for you.
Okay, how often are you guys sick, I have to ask?
Oh, I'm very rarely sick.
Very rarely sick?
Very rarely sick. In fact, I'm a great believer in our stuff. I take our immunity booster. I don't think I've had a cold for 5 years.
It's actually 175.
Yeah, I look really good for that.
All right,
so go through some of
the
natural remedies here and what they do.
Yes, well, I think the important thing to start off with is that natural medicines help to support body systems. That the body's got a natural ability to heal itself, and as opposed to suppressing symptoms, natural remedies will help to support the body systems in order to help the body to heal itself.
So you guys not in favor of like cold remedies and liquids and like all that kind of stuff that's on the market without naming any names?
Yeah.
Does that not work?
Well, you know, I think there's a place for everything. I think more and more, especially in the rest of the world, but more and more in the United States, there's a bigger approach to integrative medicine. So we believe in a multifaceted approach, and we'd never recommend people stop taking their meds
or
without consulting their doctor.
Okay, right.
Correct.
Right. So let's talk about some of these products. What is this?
Yes.
And what does it do?
This is called Prostate Doctor.
Prostate Doctor.
Prostate Doctor, and this is a remedy specifically for men. Prostate Doctor helps to support the prostate. Men, as they get older, do tend to have prostate problems from time to time. And Prostate Doctor is a 100% herbal remedy, which helps to support the prostate and to avoid a lot of the problems that men would have.
If you have something in your prostate cancer, then that may not be the right thing to do, or this is just preventative?
Prostate cancer is a pretty, difficult diagnosis, and obviously that's not something that you would treat over the counter or at home.
Right.
So you would need to either work together with your own physician,
and then figure it out.
And the physician would decide how to treat it using integrative medicine or not.
All right, what do you have there?
If you have look at this, this is a homeopathic product.
Show that camera.
Called Bright Spark, and Bright Spark is a product that's used very, very successfully to help kids with issues with hyperactivity, concentration, behavioral issues. I think kids get labeled very, very easily these days when they have learning problems or behavior problems, and something like Bright Spark has been very, very successfully used to help treat those kids.
A lot of these things you talk about for emotional distress and for emotional issues, not so much medical, or is it both?
It's both.
Yes.
You picked up something called UTI Clear, which is a great product for bladder health and bladder wellness. And
so if you're prone to urinary tract infections, this might be good for you.
That'd be a great thing to take, and it would help to alleviate, to break the cycle of those recurring.
And since these are natural remedies, is the bottom line basically it can't hurt?
It can't hurt, but the bottom line is that it is effective and it can't hurt. So while you're helping to support body functions, you're also not doing any damage at all.
Two things I want to hit on. The pet medicine you have,
yes.
But first let's talk about the fact that this stuff is FDA approved.
Yes, yes. We're registered with the FDA, as is required of all companies that manufacture herbal supplements. Our homeopathic remedies are all individually registered with the FDA, which is a requirement of the FDA. And we like to follow the regulations of the FDA because they are there for people's safety.
And you have pet stuff too. We have about 20 seconds left.
Yes, people demanded a pet range. We introduced a pet range that covers things from general wellness, skin and coat, muscle and joint support, and we get absolute rave reviews from that product.
You just pour it on the dog food or whatever?
Yeah, you'll mix it in with their food, you'll mix it in with their water, you can pop a pill in the mouth.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Very interesting stuff. We appreciate your time. There's much more news right after the break for you. You're watching CBS 4 News on My 33. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.